the intro here. Okay.
All right, Coach. Go ahead and talk about today's game.
You got it. Missed opportunity is the easiest way to describe this, but the message in the locker room was that you have to be at your best when your best is needed. And it's plain and simple in the game of basketball. You have to continually fight to be at your best when your best is needed. For us, like, we don't give up 82 points. I mean, we don't give up 82 points to anybody, really, for the most part. Like, it's just kind of how we play. But that being said, like, I'll give it credit to Coach Miles and to San Jose State. They decided that they were going to play 5 guards, and that their 5 guards, one-on-one, were going to be better than any of our 5 players on the floor at any given time. And they were going to take it right down our throat, and they were going to go right into our chest, and they were going to go finish the tough shots. And they did. They did. I don't think I'm not sure they missed one tough through you finish at the rim. We had some guys there in position. Cole Henry was in position, but couldn't force the miss. And as an individual defender, you have to take on the responsibility to make your guy miss and win your one-on-one. That was one of the keys to the game. We knew at some point it was either going to be in the post or it's going to be in the middle third of the floor in an isolation situation. You're going to have to win your one-on-one. And if you can't make a guy miss, and there was about a 5-minute stretch right there from about a 10-minute mark to the 5-minute mark where they scored 8 straight times at a one-point game. And it's very deflated. And every time you go down, you score, and all of a sudden, boom, they score, and they're right back up. Then they're right back up. And you can't get the stop that sends it over the top. And then they get the backbreaker 3. And to me, like, I don't want to oversimplify this, but you can't have 3 guys have 11 turnovers in the minutes they're playing. You can't have 3 guys have 11 turnovers. And then you have to be able to get stops when you need it. So you have to be at your best when your best is needed. And we missed a golden opportunity tonight to be able to take advantage and control a little bit of our destiny here, whatever destiny that may be now, in this race to seed yourself in the conference tournament.
So do you give most of the credit to San Jose State or defense?
No, I mean, we scored 73. Our magic number is 65. Like, we get to 65, I feel really good, right? That's the way we want to play, the pace we want to play. That's still the possessions, right? 55 possessions, 58 possessions. We're usually in the 50s with possessions, low 50s to mid 50s. The possessions were there, but the free throw scales and then just the toughness plays that they made, and then just giving them extra opportunities where they scored 19 or 17 points off turnovers. I attribute a lot of that to their ability to just come out and impose their will. And defensively, forcing guys to turn the basketball over, like point guards to just dribble the ball or fall down, and our guys just throwing the ball to them because of pressure, and conversely on the offensive end, taking that physicality and going right through our chest. And so, as a coach, you try to find out where your controllables are. What can you control? Scheme, strategy, X, Y, Z. And we shot 47% from the field, which is a pretty good percentage, 42% from free, and 76% from the free throw line, which is uncharacteristic of us. And here we are, taking an L right here because of analytics. And they were the men tonight, and we were the boys tonight.
You feel like the fight back kind of came too late in the second half? I mean, obviously you guys kind of put together a run there, but it's kind of...
I was begging for fight in the first half and the first couple, even when we were up. Yeah. I was begging for. I just didn't see some looks on guys. Like I've told them, I don't like it. We come out a little casual too. I think guys are cool nowadays, right? And, on the road, I don't know. Maybe it's home and comfort, and on the road, I don't ever think we come out extremely casual. It's happened very few times on the road for us to do that. But that's, once again, it's a maturity issue. If you want to come in and do you have the same preparation and processes every single day to make sure that you're having a chance at success. And you're really isolated on the road. And as you know, it's like a us against them type thing. And you come here and maybe you feel like it's just going to be a little bit more. And it's never the case. I mean, you got to treat the game the same way every single time.
Yeah.
Do you like the effort from the seniors that you're getting here to close out the season?
I need more. Got to be better. Need more. I mean, can't have minus 19 box score Jordan Nesbitt, minus 14 Cole Henry. Can't have that. I need more. I need more from Dante Allen. I need more. I need more from Oleg. I need more. 11 bench can't afford. I need more. I need more. But that more for us starts in practice. I keep harping on more, and you can't get complacent. Iron sharpens iron. We're still going best on best. I think some of our guys maybe don't like the fact that we go best on best all the time, but I'm trying to make sure these guys stay sharp. But if they're not pushing themselves to the point that they need to stay sharp in practice going down the stretch, I mean, we are not a seasoned culture team. So we are not Boise that sits there and has guys returning, and we're not New Mexico returning these guys that are seasoned in this league that understand what's coming down the stretch. We need to keep pushing to get better, and that is a big point of emphasis for us, because like I said, the reality is the numbers are going to tell you we're going to play this game again. We're going to play this exact same. The numbers are going to tell you that there's a high likelihood that we're going to play this game again in the first round of the conference tournament. And now we've felt that 2 times now. Or the first time we played him, it was more post oriented, and this time we played, it was more perimeter oriented. And I mean, that's adjustment I'm going to have to make as a coach to figure out how we're going to scheme it if we see him again next time.
Is it practice or matchups why Tuco Dynamo didn't get in today?
Yeah, I mean, it's really hard for him to guard those guards.
Yeah.
Really hard. And it was really hard for Cole Henry, who's got pretty good feet, to guard those guards. And really hard for Abu Magasa, who's a really good defender, to guard those guards. But it was really hard for AJ Wills. And it was really hard for Janez and Dante and Kobe and Obi. It was really hard for all of our guys to guard those guards. Big physical guards. Now, I'm going to take a page out of the old Tim Miles book. Like, we like to recruit bigger guards at every position that have switchability 1 through 4 and 5 as we go forward in this program. Like, we like size and switchability. I think that's tough. It's size, switchability, physicality. That's, if people ask me what's the blueprint of what you're trying to do moving forward, like that's what we want. We had that at Green Bay in a lot of ways. Size, switchability, and physicality. And the caveat is this: you don't have to have real size if you're extremely physical as a smaller guy.
Cole mentioned this one kind of stinging a little more for him. I mean, how do you want to see this group kind of respond just going into practice tomorrow?
Yeah, I mean, we're going to have another physical test with Nevada. They're a big physical team. They play slow place too, so the fact of the matter is it's going to be a grinded out game down there. It's going to be a grinder. I mean, it might be low 50 possessions, even lower than that in the 40s, the paces that we play. And so the physicality is going to be a premium, and the ability to get stops on really good individual players, Kobe Sanders, Nick Davidson, right? Like, you're going to have to, Xavier Dussel from 3, you're going to have to go get stops again on bigger guys at those positions.
Good.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Coach.